A Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
Madame Beaumont.
Yes?
Mrs. Sprottled.
Oh,
She mentioned dark magic and even the ash.
despite Mike Rupee. I thought perhaps...
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going. That worries me almost.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Oh,
I'll let you know if I see or hear.
thank you.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
Revelio. Revelio. Past the river near the forest. I must be on the right track. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
I've seen you use Expelliarmus many times. Won't work on me.
Incendiary!
Your strategy won't work on me. I'm a good fighter, aren't you? But now you've met your match, I'm afraid.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
I should warn you, I won't make the same mistakes my colleagues have made. You won't knock this wand loose, and I'd not try if I were you. Revelio.
Roundrop's loyalists are a menace. What can be done? What are you looking for exactly? Thank you for passing through.
This looks interesting.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa!
Is that influence? Wood jumper? Must be Bardo.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Defendo! Confringo! Glacius!
This mentions in theory, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Accio! Incendio!
Bardolph's wooden jumper.
Accio! Incendio! Revelio! 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 Accio! Incendio!
I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, it can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
I'd have bet my last galleon he'd been kidnapped. But
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. My apologies. I've not been myself since we last met. Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. It's Ranrock I have to thank for losing Bardolph. If only I could somehow rid our hamlet of these monsters. I'm simply at my wit's end.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. I can't believe he's never coming home. Part of me wants to avenge the loss of my brother, whilst another part of me simply wants to hide.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Revelio.
One less human to worry about.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Such arrogance. Not quite. Someone's here. How nice of you, Stopper. How do you think you are? You are postponing the inevitable. I won't rest until you're dead.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Fight about as well as... No! I will make you pay. I won't
Expelliarmus.
No! I will make you pay.
Accio. You've one less follower, Ranrock.
One camp down, one more to go.
suffering, do you? Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Green. One less human to worry about. Nice enough to stop by. An unfortunate disappointment. Are you sure?
Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Incendiary! Revelio!
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
I should have done more.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
I do appreciate what you went through. Thank you. Sincerely. Bardolph, you wouldn't have left without saying goodbye, would you?
Over here.
Revelio. There we go.
It's exhausting.
Revelio.
Welcome back.
Revelio.
Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our Restore Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. Practicing your knees. That's it. Keep it up. Well done. You are on your way to mastering a Restore.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Revelio. Revelio.
My parents.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to... More, you're welcome to do so. Look at that.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Flipendo. Confringo. Findo. Depulso. Glacius. Flipendo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Revelio. Flipendo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Arrest them.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
It's gonna take more than that to stop him.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
I could be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated. The wizards will be defeated.
Quiet as a grapphorn, you are.
Arrest them.
Confuso. Accio. Incendio.
It won't be long now before we find another.
Incendio!
Levioso!
Accio!
I'll cut you from shoes to chapeau. Can't handle a little altercation.
Incendio! Arresto momentum! Extendo!
Wait, not quiet enough.
Confringo! Finish it! Accio! Incendio! Arresto momentum! Defender!
I won't bear.
Also! Tracing!
Levioso!
Accio! Incendio! Rodrigo!
You won't.
Arresto! Arresto momentum! Accio! Incendio! Revelio. Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. You explain the stench.
Incendio.
I shall avenge your death.
Arresto momentum.
I was right not to be worried about you. I won't cut me down! There you are. Let's get this over with.
Accio.
Incendio. Why? Back this way.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizardkind, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio. Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio! A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Revelio. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. Revelio. Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Potato! Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Defendo. Glacium. Defendo. Repulsor. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Accio. Incendio. What have the Keepers planned for me? Revelio. These look familiar. Accio! Accio! Was it Accio I used before? Accio! Flipendo! Accio! That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. Accio! Accio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Accio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But Accio!
Repulsor! Wingardium Leviosa!
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient. But where?
Accio!
More statues.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio! Repulsor! Glacium! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Flipendo! Flipendo!
Not making this easy on me.
Accio! Accio!
Something must be different. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Accio!
I need to see how the light changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio!
I'll never get used to these floors.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Endo! Glacius! Confringo! Convulso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Glacius! Confringo! Convulsion! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Flipendo! Glacius! Flipendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Accio! Accio. Revelio. 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 Accio. Flipendo. Confringo. Glaciers. Flipendo. Glaciers. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Glaciers. Repulsor. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Glaciers. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Glacier. Confringo! Places! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Places! Confringo! Confringo! Places! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
What a relief.
Revelio.
Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of there. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them. Revelio. I should ask Sirona at... Revelio.
Great, ready. Ha! Stop on...
can. I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you to send up useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the... I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Irondale that if you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next.
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here. Some of your class... A bit surprising. I hope that won't...
Sounds as if you're...
Thank you. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Off to the races then. These rocks have seen better days.
Levioso! Depulso!
Yes.
Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Depulso!
Incendio!
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy!
Incendio! Ugh.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Revelio!
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
Knowledgeable.
Revelio!
I hope those assignments were
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descendo!
Excellent!
Capulso!
Think you have
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Endo! Glacius! Descendo! Capulso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio!
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
So, the hunt begins.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the... Ravenclaw.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Now's not the best time. I'll see if I can come back later.
Fine. Come.
Hello. I'm ready to fly.
Finally.
I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. That wasn't planned. Close enough. Made it! Oh! Oh! Getting the hang of this. Ha-ha! Now that's more like it! That wasn't too bad.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial. If you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
I need to get some dragonhide gloves for herbology. I refuse to handle Chinese chomp.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio. Revelio.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Working on my history of magic essay. Almost fell asleep in class today.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Repulsor. Revelio. Revelio.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. I think I am actually braver.
Excellent.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not! From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever she moves. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used the boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't... In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my...
I'd be glad to help you.
Oh, I knew I could. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in?
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital.
Hello, Hamura. Hello, Hamura.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment
Revelio.
charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Revelio.
How are your students getting on this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
That you are reprimanded at once.